Hey guys, Tech Bravo here. All right, the machine's ready, so I'm starting material testing, and I think I'm going to make some templates to make it easier for me to orient my pieces when I put them in the machine without having to make a bunch of measurements and wonder where they are and all of that. So I got some of these wooden boxes. They're 6x4 by 2 inch to kind of mess with, and maybe I can sell a few of them and recover some of my money. But what I think I'm going to do is make a template on a piece of 5mm ply and cut out these boxes, and then I'll just use this to design them, and then of course just not output the stuff that's actually already on the template. And I'm going to do this for probably just about everything, dog tags and all of that, and just keep the templates and then make the work right on top of the templates, and that way I can more easily mass produce things without having to worry about everything being centered and everything. So that's all this video is the etching and cutting of the cigar box template. So anyway, I'm going to send the job to it and we'll see how it goes. So the settings on this one, and I don't know if they're right or not, I haven't tested yet. On the cuts, I've got them set to 50 millimeters per second at 90% power. And to do 2 passes, I'm not going to use the Z step per pass on this one. I'm still playing with my Z axis stuff, and it does some wonky stuff right now. So I'm using Lightburn Beta 5 to do that because it actually disables Z-axis altogether. And I already noticed my first problem. I did not go to output the cuts. So I'm going to turn the scan off and resend the job. And I'm sure that my speed's probably too fast and my power, well, I don't need my power much more than that. I may just have to make quite a few passes. And yeah, I'm going to make some more passes. So I think what I'm going to do is go back up to my cuts and make it 5 passes. I did not put this on the pin bed, and the reason is I have it oriented in the top position, top right of the laser, where the head homes against the bushings and up against the alignment rods in the back. And I'm going to mark those so that it gets placed in the same spot every time. If I put it on my pin bed, it would be hard to get that exact alignment. So don't really care what the bottom looks like anyway, so I have it flat on the table in this particular instance. And I think I was almost all the way through that 5 millimeter anyway. I'm not getting hardly any smoke. After this pass right here, the smoke pretty much dissipates, and I can see a little bit of reflection from the bed. So I think I probably only needed a total of 3 passes, 4 tops. And this is with my current limiter on the laser set to 15 milliamps. I'm just going to let it go through the process. That's cutting a circle over there in the corner where I can hang it up on the wall so I can index them easy. So let's take a look. So ultimately, I don't have my mic over here. I think maybe I'm getting it. Let me jog the Z-axis down now. And we'll see if the boxes fit. And of course I used exact measurements. I didn't leave any fudge factor. So what I'm going to do is probably defocus just a little bit and run it again and give myself a little bit more of a gap there so that they'll fit without having to wedge them in. Or I may just get the sandpaper out, but I like using the laser, so I'll defocus a little bit and make a little bit more wiggle room. But that's the idea. Now I can design on these 2 spaces and make certain that their text and everything is perfectly centered, and the boxes will always be oriented in the machine correctly. So that's my plan. All right, guys, Tech Bravo out in the shed quarters. I'm out.